how you doing? Oh, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Carla Asphalt Runner of Iron Thunder Logistics. Just trying to get some paperwork cleared up before I get the shipment on the road. Say, you wouldn't be going into the factory, would you? Because I've been trying to get this sorted out with Benny, my contact in there, and she's not picking up. Oh, you know her? Yeah, that's her. She's the one I deal with when I pick up orders here. But there's been a problem, and I can't get a hold of her. Well, I got a crate on my truck that's not on the manifest. And Iron Thunder prides itself on getting every delivery right. So I'm not driving off with something I don't have any paperwork for. Especially when it's a goddamn disassembled warbot. It's crazy, right? Steeltown makes warbots exclusively for the Patriarch. Nobody else can buy one. So finding one in a shipment with no shipping address or order number is bad.
Bad is right. The last thing the Marshals want, or the Rangers, is for some no-good-nicks to wind up with a warbot.
And it gets weirder. When I opened the crate to see what was in it, this paper fell out. It says, "Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you. XOXOB. I don't know about you, but to me, it sounds like someone inside is stealing warbots." Thanks, I guess. But the sooner the better, okay? I'm already late on the rest of the shipment. And here, take the note for evidence. Oh, also, if you need any supplies, I've got some returns ITL dispatch that I could sell. Let me know if you want to look. Have a look.
Hi. You haven't seen my girlfriend, have you? Oh man, she's the coolest. Like, way cooler than me. She's kind of tough looking, but smart too. And really hot. A few days ago, she was talking one night about how Steeltown isn't taking care of its workers or their families, and how she was going to do something about it. And the next day, she was gone. I haven't seen her since. Thank you. Tell her I miss her, and I'm worried about her. Tell her to come home.
Hope I get captured by the Godfishers. Those star collectors go crazy.
I'm watching the TV! Hey, quit talking here.
Oh, Jay, there's people in our living room again! Guess I'm not cut out for work.
Excuse me, you're the Rangers, aren't you? I heard from a refugee who left Colorado Springs that you might have seen my daughter, Haley. Is that true? He said he saw you talking to her near the pillories there. Haley and me got separated on the road, and I ended up in this camp. Been saving up traveling money to go find her, but the guy I talked to said you might have sent her someplace, so I don't know where to go. You know where she is now? Oh, thank you! I can't believe this! After all this time! Oh.
This is Ranger HQ Actual. Come in, Team November. That's incredible, November. One of our recruits saw Haley yesterday in downtown Colorado Springs. I'll put the word out to bring her to the base. We'll have Masato prepare the best reunion meal this side of Colorado. Travel safe, ma'am. Ranger HQ out.
I can't thank you enough, Rangers. This is all I have left. Please take it.
If I just stick to the plan, I'll... Oh! Hi. Didn't see you come up. I'm just... it's none of your business, okay? You didn't do that? Really? I didn't think anyone gave a shit about us refugees. The bots certainly don't. They don't care if a woman is going to... It's my mom, okay? She's inside. Does data collection on the truck line, but... she's also diabetic. We didn't tell anyone, and Reeler was too drunk to notice, because they'd fire her immediately if they found out. They used to let us send in 1 letter a week, and I was using it to smuggle in doses of some insulin we found. But since the lockdown, no letters. She's gonna go into shock and die if I don't get her a dose fast. Yeah, I'm just not sure I can do it. If I get caught, they'll kill me. I'm not an employee, so no non-lethal treatment for me. Then my mom dies too. And that assumes I make it all the way inside without getting boiled or crushed in the ducts. That's my way in. There's a little exhaust port in the scrapyard. I could slip in, but armored up mercs like you could never fit. You're right. I just gotta hope the lockdown ends before it's too late. Mom's name is Ellen. If you find her, let her know I've got her meds. Hey, Rangers. You haven't seen my mom, Ellen. Oh, thanks for keeping an eye out anyway.
Don't have much. Take what you need. That to get us out of this mess.
Hey, it's the daytime drama now.
Carla Axel's letter.
One
Oh,
where
really
Jason
here?
is mad at Martin for what she said about Raylene and Henry's pot. This is insane. All they gotta do is walk at 15 feet. Oh, hi. It's just dumb. I'm the cook here in the camp, and, there's not a lot to cook. People are starving. So I sent a request to Steeltown admin for a donation, and whoo, miracle, it got approved. 200 pounds of assorted goat parts. The dump part is, the meat got moved to the loading dock, but now it's just sitting there. Apparently the paperwork to actually deliver it got lost, so even though I can say it, I can't get it. They won't let me in, and they won't let it out. Could you? That would be incredible. A lot of hungry people would be in your debt. If you can get inside, talk to a guy named Walsh. He was my liaison on this until I stopped hearing from him. Tell him the meat for cooking is on the loading dock, and it just needs his approval to be delivered to the camp. Thank you so much. Get that goat, and you'll be the goat. Good luck. Yep, those are the ones.
Welcome to the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center. Enter the body scanner behind me to begin your assessment for employment and, you don't look like the usual candidates. What's going on? Why do you have so many weapons? Oh yeah, I've heard of you. But I'm afraid knowing Patriarch Buchanan isn't enough to get you special privileges around here these days. To enter the factory, you have to pass the evaluation test. And to do that, you have to be examined by the machines. And lately, they've been failing applicants 9.9 times out of 10. The door hasn't opened in a week. Good luck. Sure, ask away. I've got nothing else to do. And I'm not even being sarcastic. To be the living definition of the term Kafkaesque? To drain the hopes and dreams of 100+ people a day? To drive me to drink? Sorry, I have a bile problem. The stated purpose of the test is to evaluate the fitness, work experience, and mental stability of people seeking employment in the factory. People who pass are sent for job placement inside, but that almost never happens. Inertia? Once upon a time, I had a staff here, and we gave all these tests manually. Sent a lot of people through that door to a good job and a better life. Then Markham built her computation engine and decided that it would make all the hiring decisions. So she had these evaluation machines installed and told me that my new job was to be the friendly face that prepped people for the test. Apparently, the computation engine said that was the position I'm best suited for. So now the machines do all the work, and I drink. Horace Breland. You wouldn't guess it now, but I was an actual doctor once. Now, I don't even do the eye test. Only good thing is, I can do this job stone drunk. So I'm stone drunk as often as I can be. Like now, for instance.
Good to know, Doc. Good to know.
What I tell myself every morning when I get up is, it's better to be paid for getting drunk than to not be paid for getting drunk. I've never seen it. Could be a big brain in a box for all I know. But if that's the case, then it's got brain damage. Because the people who go through that door are always the ones I wouldn't have picked in a million years. It's like a magic asshole picking machine. Oops. Sorry. I'm supposed to say it's the best thing ever. So, it's the best thing ever. Sure. Then step into the garbage disposal behind me. I'm sorry. I meant the biometric assessment pod. Don't get your hopes up, though. You look too competent to pass. Please keep your arms and legs fully inside the chamber. Please move on to the ocular scanner. The ocular scan is complete. Follow me to the skills test train.
Use medical supplies. Must be approved by Dr. Wheeler.
Hey, I don't have much of that to spare. Okay, that's over with. Let me take a look at the results. Ooh, you passed. I can't believe it. You're the first in days.
We finally got a pass. Open the main gate.
Go back outside to the main gate and they'll let you in. And tell Ben and Bianchi I'm still waiting for my toilet paper.
Did you pass the screening?
Welcome to Steel Town.
Ghost gang! Rangers, help us! Stop those bandits!
trespassing near the premises of your enemy.
Rangers! Benny Bianchi! Welcome to Steel Town. Good to finally meet you in the flesh. Abby and I thank you again so much for dealing with those pesky bandits. Ugh. You've made Steel Town better for everyone. You know Abigail Markham, the boss of Steel Town. Oh, she's so sweet. You'll love her. What? Oh, that? Huh, it's nothing. A, security exercise. Don't pay it any attention. Everything's fine here. Fine! Refugees? Oh, we don't have refugees in Steel Town. We have a mobile, motivated workforce, and everything here is completely under control. The computation engine says so. Oh, poor Breeler. He just can't get used to the CE making his job easier. Some people don't know when they're better off. The computation engine never makes a mistake. It runs Steel Town with perfect precision and planning. Again with the toilet paper? I sent it to him weeks ago. The CE shows it was sent and shows it was delivered. Maybe he's been drinking too much again and forgot? The poor man. He should be grateful the CE still thinks he's competent enough to do his job. A human manager would have fired him long ago. Oh, I love Carla! But I'm afraid that'll have to wait until you've talked to Abby. If you can just give me your names for your badges, I'll send you right to her. Oh, but I have to have your names, or the CE won't know who you are. Don't worry, I'll read them off your uniforms. But I'm afraid I'll still have to mark you as recalcitrant in your permanent record. Sorry. Okay, got it. Here are your badges. Now, just follow the blue line and you'll find Abby in the control room. I mean the dark blue line, not the light blue line. Actually, you could go straight. It's shorter that way. No, wait! You should probably take the blue line after all. The computation engine said that's where the line should be painted, and it's never wrong. Oh, also, if you're looking for an exciting career in the wonderful world of heavy industry, come back here after you've talked to Abby, and I'll give you a placement test.
Isn't she nice?
I think that went well.
Big place, huh?
Greetings, fellow employees. Welcome to the Steel Town Job Placement Center. Oh, wow. Did a Russian nesting doll just come out of that toaster? I've heard of those. Let me know if you might want to trade it. See, I'm kind of a nostalgia head and collector. I try to get full sets of any little ephemera from before the deluge. I have all these boxes of McToastie's breakfast cereal. I wanted 20 so I could send the box tops away for the prize. But I don't think I'll ever find that many, so I'd rather have a complete nesting doll. Neat thing about this cereal? It glows a little because it's radium infused. Who knows what it might do for you if you eat it? So, what do you say? Great! Here you go. Hi. Looking for a job?
Now, remember what we talked about, Demi? Start again.
Hello, I am Oluwa Demilade. Welcome to the Steel Town Job Placement Center, your gateway to a wonderful life of meaningful and gainful employment here in the industrious and exciting city we call Steel Town. Though if you are looking for the mess hall, that's 2 floors down. Today's meal is algae meatloaf, fungi surprise, and gravy of sorts. Now, how can I assist you? Well, let's see what you're actually suited for first. The fitness test will check your overall conditioning. Please step up on the treadmill. Trickier than it looks, huh? Let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results. All right, let's see. Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be a human fly. Unfortunately, that's not available, but we do actually have, let's see, a nut tightener. This is a crucial job here in Steel Town, as there are many nuts and some of them get loose. You will be assigned a wrench. There seems to be a loose nut out near the elevator, which you must tighten. Good luck.
Sorry. Benny doesn't let me talk while I'm working.
Excuse me, but if you are new employees, all paperwork will be processed in the usual time. Welcome to Steel Town HR Document Processing. How can I help? Wait, you're not employees, are you? Oh, freelancers have to file invoices through accounting, not HR. Is there something else I can do for you? Well, this is Steel Town HR Document Processing. So I process Steel Town HR documents. Have a nice shift. I'm not sure you are authorized to take that. Let me look for your paperwork. Are you absolutely sure you're authorized to do that? You did say the computation engine authorized this, correct?
Sirens and shooting. There is trouble here for sure.
Sorry, pals. Can't show you any of Steel Town's glorious weapons, construction equipment, till Markham gives me the nod. Go see her if you think you can change her mind.
Welcome back. Great job handling those nuts. You really tightened them up. Want to look for another job? Let's look again, shall we? The cognition test will test how you respond to various audio, visual, and tactile stimuli. Please step into the stimulus chamber. Congratulations! You tested positive for cognition. Let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results. All right, let's see. Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be a florist. No, that position's actually filled. But we do actually have nut loosener. This is a crucial job here in Steeltown, as there are many nuts, and some of them become too tight. You will be assigned a wrench. Records show there is a tight nut out near the elevator, which you must loosen. Good luck!
Crow's right to strike, but I wish she'd have waited till we defeated the Raiders. Now, I'm not sure we will.
Welcome back. Great job handling those nuts. Way to loosen things up. Want to look for another job? Let's look again, shall we? The firing range tests your twitch reflexes and decision-making capability. Please pick up a gun. Okay, this one's easy. All you gotta do is shoot only the enemy. Ready? Here we go. Nice shooting, Tex! Let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results. All right, let's see. Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be a sous chef. Wait, I read that wrong. Actually, all we have is fire suppression expert. Oh, this is an important one. In a place with as many moving parts and flammable liquids as Steeltown, things are bound to catch fire occasionally. Our fire suppression experts do what they can to prevent fires and put them out when they do occur. Looks like Keith, our last fire suppression expert, never clocked out from his last shift in the factory. Find him as soon as you can and replace him. He wasn't approved for overtime. Good luck!
Man, I'm gonna get fired. I just know it.
What? Why? You doing all right?
Because I haven't made any sales.
Relax. Nobody has. We haven't had any customers. Nobody can blame you for that. Hey now, they got calls. You know they do. Sorry, cats. I'm your gal for deployables, pick-me-ups, and other useful sundries. But no goodies till the situation in the factory is settled. Boss's orders. Talk to Markham if you got a problem with that.
Sorry, I'm not authorized to sell you armor until Administrator Markham says it's okay. Which won't be until whatever is going on in the factory calms down. Talk to Administrator Markham if you think you can help.
Do you think the workers will come up here?
I hope not. They smell like they haven't bathed in weeks.
They haven't. Ludlow makes them pay for soap.
Ugh. They should save their money then. Not buy so many coffees.
Administrator, if you let me rebuild the partitions, we may be able to stop the transfer.
For how long, Di? You said they'd never be breached, and it was less than a year before. God damn it! What is Ludlow doing down there? I can't hear myself think.
Should we save this for another time, Administrator? The factory situation seems to require immediate attention.
No. We have to solve this. The gangs are coming, and without the CE working, we're not going to be ready for them. Let Ludlow handle it. It's only his fucking job.
Administrator, you have visitors.
Huh? Who are you? I told Benny not to... Oh, you're the Desert Rangers, the ones Saul sent to check up on me. Well, I can't say I'm happy to be spied on, but as long as you're here, you can make yourselves useful. I've got a situation on my hands. And you passed? Interesting. Well, welcome to Steel Town. I hope you're ready to earn what Saul is paying you. Now, listen. First off, we've heard that some of Liberty Buchanan's army are coming this way looking for easy pickings. Normally, we could manufacture some turrets and defend ourselves, but with this strike on... See, this whole place is run by a complex computation engine we built a while back. It does everything. Hiring, scheduling, production quotas, payroll, and until a few weeks ago, it worked like a charm. Then it started to get buggy. Shifts and quotas were changed in strange ways. New hires were put in positions they were obviously unsuited for. At first, I went with it. The engine had never been wrong before, but it kept getting worse. There have been incidents, accidents. Those accidents have sparked worker unrest, and unfortunately, Ludlow, my new chief of security, seems to be one of those bad hires. He's chasing Celine Crow, the workers' leader, around like a rabid dog, causing as much damage as she is. You will not be a rabid dog. Get down to the factory and see what's what. If Ludlow's behaving, help him. If not, take over. Just remember, your priority is not punishing workers. It's getting things running again so we can protect ourselves. Not a whole army, just one of our foraging parties. Damn Reavers have been scouring Colorado's edges for months. They'll strip us like a swarm of locusts. If Saul trusts you, I trust you. He doesn't hire fools. He only sires them. Good. That's what I pay her for. Nobody needs to know what's going on behind the curtain except the players, right? Thank you. And listen, you may have to shoot some workers, but I don't want them put down permanently. Training up new ones takes too long. Lazar, my senior tech here, has some new non-lethal weapons we're working on. Lazar, you have clearance to provision the Rangers with a batch of NLWs. Please prep the supplies.
You got it, boss. Talk to me when you're ready to gear up, Rangers.
Di, you go with them. Once they have the NLWs, take them down to the factory and help out while they're there. They'll need someone who knows the layout.
Of course, Administrator. Rangers, I am at your disposal.
Di is more than a robot. She's my chief engineer. She helped build this place. In fact, she was the primary inventor of the computation engine. Nobody knows this place like her. You couldn't have a better guide. The bugs are sabotage. Nothing to do with Di. She'll be an asset to your squad, I promise you. I wasn't offering you a choice, Rangers. I won't let you have the NLWs or enter the factory without her. Stop wasting my time.
Rangers, let's get you outfitted for the factory. Hi, Di. I have the non-lethal weapons Markham asked me to give your friends.
Thank you, Researcher Blazer. Rangers, this is Laser Blazer, a researcher in our R&D department, and its sales liaison.
It's Lazar, actually, accent on the czar. But yes, I'm your POP for R&D. Point of purchase, that's sales lingo. I learned it in a book. No, it's Lazar Blazer. I don't know why people have a problem with that. pretty clever if I do say so myself. The workers are all fitted with cybernetic controllers that connect them to their exoskeletons and other equipment. So what these weapons do is disrupt those controllers with feedback. Enough disruption and the workers go nighty-night, but suffer no long-term damage.
That is incorrect, Researcher Blazer. Long-term effects include occasional fainting, sleep loss, hair loss, memory loss, nosebleeds, erectile dysfunction, and sterility. Short-term effects include third-degree burns, convulsions, and loss of bladder control.
Come on, Di, you're not exactly helping my sales pitch here. Well, they're armed with their tools, and they're deadly. Rivet guns, tar sprayers, ignition sticks, all those things will mess you up. And they're mad enough to use them. That Celine Crow has got all the workers riled up. It's all Security Chief Ludlow can do to keep them penned up down in the factory. Otherwise, they'd be running through here, tearing the place up, and turning all our white collars red. Oh, I suppose she has some legitimate complaints, but she should have taken them through the proper channels, not started calling on the workers to smash the machines and hang the bosses. She's just too volatile for factory work. The computation engine should have never hired her. I didn't say that! Stop putting words in my mouth! Look, if we don't have any more business, I've got work to do. Great, have a look. Oh, just to warn you, I do have to charge a $1 processing fee for each item. Sorry.
Our next objective is finding Carl Ludlow, Security Chief. He will be on the factory level. Proceed to the elevator on the west end of this floor.
You don't need to go in there. Get back to the factory.
Hello, I'm Organic Maintenance Coordinator Walsh. How can I help you? What crate would that be? We ship a lot of crates, you know. We're a factory. Oh, that box! Strange. Thought that had already shipped. You better talk to Jerry in processing to see what the holdup is. Now, where was I?
Our greatest.
You do not have the proper safety equipment to be researchers. You must be here for another reason. Logic suggests you are here to assist Administrator Markham with a production issue. Perhaps you could maximize efficiency by procuring something for me during your efforts. Those are sensible details to require. I've been tasked with improving admin worker efficiency, and have identified a significant period of the day in which productivity is reduced to 0%. When they are asleep, those 6 to 8 hours are completely unutilized time. But my EEG hood harnesses REM stage dreams and redirects the brain to simple collation and data entry tasks. Early trials have shown promise, but I require a pair of biometric governors to keep user brainwaves within safe parameters. Unfortunately, the lab only has 2, and Ivan, that fool over there, is wasting the other for his own pointless project. If you were to retrieve it from his experiment and install it in mine, I could give you some chemical neutralizers and disruption grenades that I've stockpiled. Ingenious, isn't it? Now workers can be productive almost 24 hours a day. Ethics and payroll are not my department. I'm in research and development. While I recognize your argument is merely an attempt to extort me, it is also factually correct. Here. If you change your mind, please do so exponentially. Ivan and I will both be required to present our work to Markham soon. My machine is on the job placement office here on the admin level. Ivan's is on the factory floor. Farewell.
Are you lost?
Oh, hey. You dudes look, well, armed? Oh, shit! You're the Rangers, huh? Team November in the flesh! Oh, cool. Maybe you can help me then. I'm supposed to present my new prototype to Markham ASAP. Problem is, I need 2 biometric governors to monitor the highs and lows of the dopamine release cycle. But there's only 2 in the lab, and that nerd over there, BF, has the other one. It's a fucking crime. She's totally wasting it on her bullshit woo-woo prototype. So what do you say? You snag it out of her rig and put it in mine so I can kick her butt at the presentation, and I'll make it worth your while. It's fucking genius! So, you know how much time the assembly line loses to meal breaks? Well, this hooks the workers up to a worker incentive system. Make 5 widgets, a nutritional pellet gets shot into your mouth. Make 5 more, another one. They get food and a dopamine kick for hitting their goal and never need to step away from their station. And the best part is, it's adjustable. Need to ramp up production? Turn the dial and they only get a pellet every 7 widgets, or 10. That's the point. They wouldn't. They can do that stuff on their time off. What? Are you crazy, bro? This is for workers. Researchers need time to think. We gotta let our brains breathe, you know? All right, fine. Here's some tellurium steel I set aside. Now will you help a brother out? Whatever. I guess let me know if you decide to stop being lame. My rad invention is on the factory floor. BF's POS is here on admin in the job placement office. Later!
Rangers, got a sec? I couldn't help but notice that those asshats BF and Ivan were bugging. I don't suppose they asked you to nick some parts for each other's prototype. They told you about their projects, right? God, straight up creep fests, both of them. Co-opting people's sleep so they can do data entry. Feeding people on the production lines like they're rats on a treadmill. That shit'd drive the workers bananas. Look, I'm sure they offered you some goodies for doing their dirty work for them. But I gotta ask you to do the right thing. Bring me the governors from both their prototypes, and I'll call Markham over for the presentations. Then both of them will fail, and their big brother-ass ideas will be forgotten. What do you say? Are you kidding me? If a bunch of workers go bonkers from a new R&D project, then nothing else will ever get approved. Unfortunately, BF and Ivan don't give a shit about the rest of us. They only care about being top dog in the department. Great. Come on back once you've relieved both machines of their biometric governors.
It appears the medical supply merchant is now open for business.
Hello. Administrator Markham has informed me that Steeltown's medical services and supplies are now available to you. Are you crazy? They take shrinkage out of my commission. I need that money. I don't give free medical advice, but anything else, okay, I guess. Yeah. We have a medical supply unit. Makes drugs, hospital equipment, first aid kits. Only a small part of what Steeltown does, though. Mostly heavy equipment and weapons. So, the tools to hurt you and the tools to heal you. We get you coming and going. I know all the noise is doing nothing for my headache. That's what I know. I guess some of the workers think they're being treated unfairly, and they're on strike. They should try working on commission. Then they'd know real pain. I just hope they sort it out soon. Markham says the gangs are getting closer every day. And if the workers don't start making guns soon, we're doomed. Well, maybe Steeltown won't, but plenty of us will. And all those people out in the camp, before I got hired, I was in that camp. We were sitting ducks out there. Jokes aside, I understand the people in the factory have legitimate complaints, but now is not the time. This crow person who's leading the workers needs to realize that. The way I hear it, Ludlow's the actual problem. Just a complete bully who never should have been made security chief. Crow's problem isn't that she's wrong, just that she's being selfish for fighting this now and not waiting until we fought off the gangs. Of course, her people are dying right now, so you can kinda understand how she doesn't care so much about people dying later. Yeah, sure. My pleasure. Thanks.
Ludlow's guard bots are throwing the poor workers like rag dolls. Who are you? What do you want? All that noise you're hearing. There's a strike going on in the factory below us. Celine Crow, the leader of the workers, is fighting for better conditions. Carl Ludlow, Steeltown's security chief, is... well, you can see what he's done here. He's been trying to use his guard bots to beat and zap Crow and her workers into submission. And this is the result. Broken bodies and bleeding heads. But the workers are tough, and Crow's determined. She's not giving up. I volunteered to drag people out of the elevator and help patch them up. It seems like I'm doing all of it now.
I told you I can't help, Robin. I have cold. I'd infect everyone.
Uh-huh. Anyway, while Crow and Ludlow fight it out down there, I try to patch up the casualties and get them to rest. But the idiots just keep going back down to fight again. They're using disruptors on them, like the ones you're carrying. Those things will give anybody a jolt. But all Steeltown factory workers are fitted with cybernetic implants that allow them to operate the heavy lifting exos and so on. If an implanted worker gets hit enough with a disruptor weapon, it fucks with their cybernetics and takes them out of the fight permanently. Or at least until management resets them. And man, it hurts like hell. Like you were setting them on fire. Only? But no. People are dying. Getting thrown across a room by a robot is not non-lethal. And apparently, Ludlow's got himself a sniper rifle. And he hasn't been shy about using it. Of course, the workers haven't been exactly gentle either. I mean, they've been smashing the machines and wrecking finished goods. But since all their opponents are bots, there haven't been any casualties on the management side. Yet. That could change if they made it up here. They're both wrong. I mean, Ludlow's wronger, for sure. He's a corrupt, lazy bastard who milks the workers for everything he can get. But Crow knew full well the gangs were heading our way, and she still decided to strike. And that's putting us all in danger. Just plain selfish as far as I can see. Yes, please. All right, who's next?